for himself because he's decent, he seems. He thought his head all shaved and all that blue stuff dabbed on it. It's a shame though, because he wasn't a bad looking boy, you know. He'd been turned out very high.
He was an alright looking boy. You're talking about David.
Oh, aye. Oh, no, the other one.
No, just one. No, Humphrey. Christ, he looks as if somebody sat in his face while it was still warm. In the morning, I'd take out the man.
Maybe we're all wee, we all used to shout, "Where'd you come from, Humphrey?" And he'd run like hell.
Have you ever been in the booth?
Oh, no. Oh, I wouldn't go in there.
Oh, God, you wouldn't want to see it. I mean, I know we don't have much money, but you might get enough for a bar of soap.
Isn't it as bad as that?
Oh, you wipe your feet when you do it here. I was in there for something once. What was it? I can't even mind it. It's went right out my head.
It doesn't matter, Margaret.
Aye, well, anyway, I mean, I'll admit, that house is no palace. But how any woman that can call herself a woman can get things into that state, I'll never know. She's got this wee cap, supposed to be for mice, but I think it's for rats.
I'm held a few of these things.
Anyway, she just let this cat shit all over the flare. Well, see the smell, I can't describe it to you. I was just about poking. Then she offered me a cup of tea. Well, I don't know what colour these teacups were originally, but see if you'd seen them. My stomach was heaving. I just had to make my excuses and then I left.
I've seen that wee cat. It's a wee black and white one, isn't it?
Aye, it's only got one eye.
It's fed.
Must be poaching with fleas.
It's called Lucky.
Yeah. Do you know what she told me just a minute ago?
No.
She said, "You must excuse the mess, but I haven't got round to doing my cleaning today." Christ. If she ever gets started in yon place, she'd need to get McAlpine in with one of these big bulldozers.
McAlpine's will make you burn the bulldozer after it's finished.
Okay, I'll wait and see how Mrs. Gilferthers again. Are you getting on okay, Mrs. Gilferthers?
I'm here to all in it.
Aye, it is. Why don't you have a wee blow while I get tore in here and you can cool down a wee bit?
Oh, I could do how you is, darling. I've seen the day I could have rattled through twice this and thought nothing of it. I'm getting too old now.
You were aye a good worker.
Oh, I like to be working. I enjoyed it.
You know the McCandlishes?
The McCandlishes for Totherson Street.
Aye, they're at the top end, next to the butcher's.
I don't know that we speak to, but I know who you mean. The old granny used to have a stall at the jiggy. She used to sell clues to the coolies after boats. They walked up in single file to Paddy's Market, and when they bought all their stuff, they wrapped it in an old blanket and walked all the way back from Paddy's Market to the docks with the bundle on their head. They all spoke awfully fast. It was a right common sight, that. She was a hard-working woman, Granny McCandlish. Say she left the family a lot of money.
Is that right?
Well, that was the rumour that was going about, but she kept to herself. Of course, her man died young, and she could bring the family up on her own. That's a bought house, you know.
Is it?
Oh, she bought that house, I know that. Oh, she gave the family a good start, you know, but I think when she died, they stopped selling stuff to the coolies.
Well, for what Margaret was just telling me, it sounds like they've started again.
Oh, well, I wish them all the luck, Tony. Oh, Granny would be proud of them.
Well, I don't think she would. Aye, right enough. So she would.
There's nothing nicer than seeing your family all set up and doing well for themselves. It's just a pity she's not here to see it.
Aye, it's a pity.
Of course, you know, just because she's dead, she might still be watching her, though, you know.
Aye. She'll certainly get an eye full if she is.
I don't know them now because I never go to that butcher's. I go to Gallaways. They've got lovely butcher meat. The mince is marvellous. Marvellous mince, yon, darling. It's hardly only fat in yon mince. Have you ever tried the mince, darling?
Aye.
Very good mince, isn't it?
It's very good mince.
I've seen me try and mince for somewhere else, you know, just for a wee change, but no. I go back to Galloway's mince. I've seen me bringing in mince for another butcher and I'll not say nothing to favour, you know. But you know, after I put it down to him, do you know what he says after the first mouthful? No. He says, and I know he's going to say it. He says, where did you get that mince from? He can tell it's no Gallaways mince. You wouldn't credit that, would you, darling?
No, that's amazing.
Well, that's my hand to God. And I tell you, the next time I bring in Gallaways mince and I put it down to him, Dolly, as sure as I'm sitting here, do you know what he says to me then?
That's Gallaways mince.
Oh, no, he doesn't know I did it to Gallaways. He doesn't know one butcher's for another. All butchers are the same with him. You know what they're like. No, he doesn't say that's Gallaways mince. That's not what he says.
Well, does he say that mince was better than the last time?
No, he doesn't say that either.
What the hell does he say then?
He always says, can I have another tarty?
What does he say that for?
I don't know, but that's what he says. Every time it's Gallaways mince, he asks for another tarty. Do you know why he says that?
Maybe it's just coincidence.
No, he said ever since I first bought Gallaways mince.
How long ago was that?
Oh, when they opened up that shop, that's still 20 years ago.
And he's always said, can I have another tatty?
I think it's Gallaways mince must bring out the flavour of the tatties.
I'm going to ask Margaret. Margaret, Dory, where the hell is it now? Right. Do you ever get your mince out of Gallaways?
Aye.
Right. Now, when you put it down in front of Peter, does he ever say anything?
Does he ever say it? Aye. I don't know, I never listen to him. He wouldn't.
When you put it down in front of John, does he ever say it?
Aye, he does.
What's he say?
He always asks for sauce. He likes sauce with his mince.
Well, wait till you hear this. Tell me, Mrs. Feathers.
Well, I was telling Dolly how I get my mince out of Gallaways. It's lovely mince. There's hardly any fat in your mince, Doreen, you know.
Oh, aye, it's good mince.
Do you know like the mince, Margaret?
Aye, it's alright.
Tell them what Mr. Feathers says about it.
Well, I was telling Dolly how I get my mince out of Gallaways. Sometimes I get it out another butcher's just for a wee change. And I was saying that when I get my mince out another butcher's, Mr. Feathers can always tell, even though I haven't said what butchers I go to out. If I put my mince out and I haven't go to Gallaways, he always says to me, where did you get that mince?
Does he? Do you hear that?
Eddie,
That shows you what good mince it is.
aye, it's good mince, isn't it, Margaret?
Oh, second to none.
That's no the end of it. There's more.
You mean even more interesting than that?
Aye, wait till you hear this.
Well, I don't know how you can top that, but please do go.
Well, I was saying how that when I get my mince out another butcher's, Mr. Feathers,
Aye, he always says, where'd you get that mince?
Tell them what Mr. Feathers says when you get it out of Gallaways.
well, when I don't get it out of Gallaways, he says, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. What was it, Dolly? I've lost a thread, you tell her.
Are you sure you don't want to tell it yourself?
Oh, look, Dolly, I've got a wash. You can take him out. What the hell are you going about?
Right, I'll make it quick. When she gets the mince out another butcher's, the old man can always tell because he always says,
Where the hell did you get that mince? We got that.
right, but what do you think he says when she gets it out of Gallaways?
That's Gallaways mince.
No.
No, he doesn't say that.
Well, he must say, that's nicer mince than the last one. No, he doesn't say that either.
Well, what does he say?
Tell him, Mrs. Feathers.
He always says, can I have another time?
It's a strange thing to say, right? And I mean, maybe it's just coincidence.
No, I said that. He's been saying it for 20 odd years.
But why does he ask for another tatty? I mean, you think he'd ask for a mince?
I think it's the mince that brings out the flavour of the ties.
This is the stupidest conversation I've ever heard.
See, I think your tatties from the same fruit shop.
What do you mean, Doreen?
Well, when you get your mince out of Gallaways, you get your tatties from the same fruit shop that you always do.
Let me think. When I get my mince from somewhere else, I just get the tarties out the nearest fruit shop Why, I always get it for me, Mr. Jackson's.
Well, that's it. It's the tatties for Jackson's that he likes. That's how he's asking for another one. It's nothing to do with the mince.
That's it. You've solved it, Doreen. Do you hear that, Margaret? These artists will win us. After 20 years, the mystery is solved. It's no the mince.